We should welcome them back.
Yes.
Hello! Welcome back!
Yep, we're back
To
again.
another-
Guess who's back? Back again.
That's a song.
Yes, it is.
Who sings that?
That'd be Eminem.
Eminem. How did you do with picks last week, Bonch? You were 9-7.
I was 9-7.
Yeah,
I knew
beat
that.
you again. I was 10-6.
Yeah. Again, not our best performance.
I don't know. I'm not that good with the iMovie yet, but if we could do a flashback, we'd flash back to you going, the Seahawks are the 6th seed. Book it. Write it down in your diary. I
went bold. I stand by the pick. It just didn't work out.
It didn't work out because the Lions won and the Seahawks lost.
Yeah.
You were wrong on both things,
This
and I
is
was
true.
right on both things.
Oh well. No regrets.
Let's talk about playoffs.
Yep.
Can you do a Jim Moore impression?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs?
It's pretty good.
We just want to win a game.
But except it is time to talk about playoffs.
Yeah, it's time to talk about playoffs.
So Jim Moore's quote doesn't apply. Just whenever you think of playoffs, that's what you think of now.
Yep.
Since he did that.
AFC wildcard race. We have 5 teams for 2 spots. Now, one of the spots is the AFC West.
I thought the Jets had the number 6 spot reserved.
They pretty much did.
I thought that was the case.
And they fell on their face the last 2
Doesn't Rex
weeks.
Ryan reserve those wild card
Yeah,
spots?
I mean, I pretty much remember another Rex Ryan Super Bowl guarantee, so you'd think he'd at least make the playoffs.
It's a 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, obviously the Jets aren't quite out of the playoff race, so they have to win the game. They're going to want to beat the Dolphins. They're division rival forever. The question is, are they demoralized from the last 2 weeks?
I think they are, but I think the Jets are going to win the game just so Rex Ryan could say in the press conference about how they went out on a high note.
Yeah.
And they're going to be back next year with a vengeance.
Blah,
and they're
blah, blah.
Going to get a home playoff game. The Titans are going to be playing their hearts out. The Texans sort of, wada.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to win, but we don't really
care. Well, here's
care.
the thing. In most scenarios the Texans are in, you would rest your quarterback. The problem is when you're already running your third-string quarterback,
it doesn't really matter.
Are you really going to bring in Jake Delhomme?
That would be fun.
I mean, I'd like to see that just from a viewer standpoint.
How many interceptions will we see?
At least 3.
Over-under is 3.
Over-under is 3. Place your bets now.
Over.
That being said, I'm going to give the Texans the win at home.
And I'm giving the Titans the win.
I understand why you are. I just don't... The Titans have screamed 8-8 to me all season, and they're at 8-7 right now.
Tim Tebow has had magic the whole year. Let's just call it magic.
It is magic. It's not talent.
It's not talent, that's for sure. It's magic.
It's magic.
And Kyle Orton, though. So he's got magic. So it's magic.
Kyle Orton has revenge on his side.
Desire for revenge.
Yes.
Or vengeance.
Yeah, revengeance? Is that a word?
No,
vengeance.
Vengeance,
I said revengeance. I'm a genius.
So, yeah, you always say you're a good speller and everything.
I am a good speller. I never said I was good at grammar.
Yeah, spell not a word. So you've got a guy who has magic versus a guy who wants revenge. And when those two things meet, there is a battle between two teams.
Really?
That's where I'm going with this. And I think in this battle, what makes the difference is that one of the two teams ultimately is playing for a playoff spot. And when it boils down to it, revenge is sweet, but what's sweeter is making the playoffs, so the Broncos win.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my logic going into this
neither
game.
team winning this game would surprise me. I'm going with Neckbeard. He's going with Tebow Magic.
Neckbeard versus Tebow Magic.
Only one of us can be right.
Barring a tie.
That'd be funny.
That would be really
I would
funny.
laugh. I would laugh if this ends in a tie.
Honestly, I'm going to go tie with this game.
Really? You're picking a tie?
I'm picking a tie. That's my upset special, is that it's a tie. That's sort of an upset special.
I would like to declare this the dumbest pick in the history of NFL picks.
I'm picking a tie, and if it's a win or a loss by either team, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
But
I'm picking a tie for this.
The dumbest pick in the history of picking.
The Broncos are going to tie the Chiefs.
Jeff is picking a tie.
Have we had any ties this year?
No.
We're due. The Bengals, they're good.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
They're not great, but I respect the Bengals. Solid defense.
I think they're better than the other teams that have a chance for that last wild card spot.
Exactly.
Jets, Titans, Raiders/Broncos.
And again, the Bengals are in the best situation here. They win their in.
They win their
No scenarios.
The problem is that the Ravens...
They have something to play for.
They have something to play for, and they're better than the Bengals.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're better than the Bengals, but the Ravens on the road just tend to play not up to par.
Has there ever been a game with playoff implications that I've wanted to watch less than this game? I just don't want to watch it.
I mean, does anyone really see the Raiders and think playoff team? I don't.
I don't either. And the Chargers are just a disappointment. Every year they're a big disappointment.
Yes.
They've got good players on that team.
And what does it come down to?
They're losers.
It comes down to their head coach, Norv Turner. And that is the reason I'm picking the Oakland Raiders to win this game and the AFC West, combined with the Broncos' loss. The Chargers have quit on Norv Turner. You saw it in Detroit last week. They want to get him off their squad. The players have had enough Norv Turner.
See, but I just think the Chargers are better than the Raiders.
I think the Chargers are a better team.
But I think they're better.
But the Chargers' history of the past 5 to 6 years has been losing to teams they are better than.
But it's also their history is to do just enough not to get the job done. AFC West ends with the Broncos winning the division at 8-7-1, and then the Chargers and the Raiders at 8-8.
Yeah, okay.
It's just sort of fitting that that's what it would be. And then the Chiefs were 7-8-1. That's what it is.
Okay. So to sum up our playoff picks for the AFC that have yet to be determined, I'm going with the Raiders in the AFC West, the Bengals in the wild card.
And I'm going with the Titans in the wild card and the Broncos in the AFC West. I just feel like both these teams, I have no faith in either of them.
Yes, but one of them has to win.
One of them has to win, and I think it's going to be the Cowboys. And I think part of the reason is that I think that the Cowboys' passing attack, as long as Tony Romo is okay, and I think he is, and I think the last time he played the Giants, he had, what was it? He had 4 touchdowns, 321 yards. Mm-hmm. And that was, 3 weeks ago?
Romo's had a good season statistically all season.
I don't see why he can't do the same against the Giants this time.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas I don't think the Cowboys' defense is very good either.
It's not. Neither of these defenses are very good.
I really don't. But I think that I think Tony Romo finally gets it done. It's about time.
Not a lot of running. A lot of passing.
It'll be a little sloppy.
Very, very Madden-like for you video game players out there.
Very Madden-like.
And what it comes down to for me is I trust Eli Manning in the clutch over I trust Tony Romo. That's why the Giants got to win the division.
And I trust Eli Manning more, but I'm still taking the Cowboys.
Because do you have any stats to back that up?
I do have. You want some stats?
Yeah, give me some stats.
Sure. The Cowboys' pass offense is 8th, and the Giants' pass defense is 27th.
Okay.
How's that for a stat?
What is the other?
With the reverse?
Yes.
The Giants' pass offense is 4th.
Okay, so it's a better pass offense.
And the Cowboys' pass defense is 23rd.
Okay, so neither defense is good, and both passing offenses are good.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me.
But the run offense and run defense is a big difference.
Yes, but who is the Cowboys' running back?
Felix Jones.
That's right. It's not DeMarco Murray.
But Felix Jones, don't forget, Felix Jones started out the year as a starter. He's not a great player, but he's serviceable.
I just don't trust the Cowboys when it comes to winning a game when they have to. They have not done it since Troy was quarterback.
It's time for a special part of our show that we call Samantha's Pick.
Who's Samantha?
She's the best picker ever.
Really?
And do you remember they had that octopus who used to pick during the World Cup, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't
Paul
know his name. Sergio, something like that.
Yeah, and he was always right. And we've got someone here who's even better than Paul, except
really?
not an octopus.
I want to meet the Samantha.
All right, so here we go. It's time for Samantha's Pick.
I think we're going to have Samantha's pick for the game of the week over here. The Giants and the Cowboys. Samantha, you have an opinion?
Giants! The Giants are going to win!
And why is that?
Because they're better. Thank you for watching the Jeff
and the Bonch
show. We'd like to wish you a happy day and a happier new year.
We'll see you in 2012.
Happy New Year! Doesn't work. Happy New Year! Piece of crap. I'm Aaron. Look, I'm Aaron. My predictions are wrong. They're always wrong. I'm not as good as Jeff. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm the Bonch. But that's not my real name. Do-do-do.
Do.
I'll hum it. Look, she's just 8.